Ooh, what do we have here? A John Deere with an anhydrous applicator stuck on the road. Something must have happened to his tank. Got another one coming in. Oh, car, you better get moving. And another anhydrous applicator, though. It's that time of year where guys are really putting on the fall gas or fall smoke. Well, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, just getting up to the farm. It's Saturday morning. Oh, this stuff smells awesome. I'm just slowly cleaning out all the stuff out of my car. That way this thing can just go straight to the scrapyard. Oh, and I can get a trailer for it. So I'm just cleaning all this junk out. And then probably tonight when we get done harvesting, we're gonna hook the loader tractor and drag this sucker either home or to Pat's. But I just drove by the field. I was not up here yesterday at Thanksgiving. It's like I said, Thanksgiving on my side on Thursday and my wife's side on Friday. So they got 50 acres done down at Pat's place. We're gonna hopefully get that done tonight and move up to Butch's. And then we only have one farm, about 4 fields left. So we're getting down there. We're under 150 acres. Yeah, this car has definitely seen better days. She's done, though. Yes, again, the Deere, oh geez, 5 days ago, carved this video right here where the big buck hit here, rolled up, cracked the windshield, dented the hood, and rolled off. I am lucky. But enough of that. Let's go pick some corn. Hi, Max. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you don't know if you like me or not yet. I'm not touching you, though. Back at you. A little chilly out, high of 53 today, not too bad. So I think I'm just gonna stay. I got long johns underneath. I'm gonna keep a coat on, but we're gonna get some corn knocked out. Hopefully by Monday we'll be done with harvest. Cross the fingers. Maybe even tomorrow, but realistically Monday. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel, first off, thank you guys for watching. But one thing you gotta know is my goddaughter, Pat, or Amber, Pat's daughter, has a lot of cats. There's about 20 of them out here. I think we got about 45 to 50 right now. That's a lot. Go through about a bag of 55 pound bag of dog food a week, or cat food a week. Let's go get ready to go. Oh gosh, I gotta do with you today.
I guess so. I just cleaned his windows for him.
Wow, you're so nice. You want to do my car too? It's right there.
I made sure I did it really good so I wouldn't get yelled at.
Oh, that's good. Well, you forgot your #1 rule.
What's that?
Your tarp's still closed. Your dad might not be able to dump it if that's the case. Look who's back in blue. 8050 is. We're ready to get rolling here. Combines are looked over, greased, ready to roll. So I'm gonna be running truck today. Pat and Nathan are obviously in combine. Curtis and Renee are in grain cart, and Jeff, Cletus, and I are in trucks. We put the 8050 back on because my Uncle Bun doesn't really like to run anything else, which is fine. But we do still have that engine problem. We're not sure what to deal with it, but we only have, hopefully, like I said, 2.5 days of harvest left. So as you can see, we're ready to roll.
And then we want to put dry corn in the middle. And then you go take that truck to EDM.
Jump. Let's go. We're gonna go do stuff. Oh, good old Renee. This corn's anywhere from 16 to 19%, and ADM is actually still open, the processor. So we're gonna go ahead and take my load down to ADM. So I just filled up half it with Renee, and now Curtis is gonna get the rest of me. Let's go ahead and get ready to head to ADM. Oh man, let's hit the road. Heading to ADM for the first time this year with 2022 corn. Let's get her going. Guys hauling the ADM today. I got a Farrell truck in front of me and behind me. Man, that's some good looking ground right there. Nice. Very nice looking. Latest. The lights stay red for 2 minutes for nobody. God, Clinton's stupid. Clinton is a very frustrating town at times, that is for sure. The traffic patterns just don't make any sense. What do you do? Whoa, I said they finally fixed this crossing so it's not absolute crap. Wow, would you look at that? Just getting to 80. So this is the processor that we haul our grain to. Haul a lot of our corn to, I should say, if not all of it. Open the tarp up. Man, that truck has seen better days. We had a rollover. Hey. Oh, I actually know them too. Wow, I hope they're okay. Wow. So how this place works is we use our CB radios to communicate. These guys communicate their information to the probe. Then you pull under these probes and they actually get a sample of the truck. Those probes go in and basically get a cross section of the sample. And then they actually grade it so that we can tell what your moisture, your test weight, and all other factors are.
Well, we're still rolling, narrowing down on acres. We're close to 100 acres left. After today, we should be well under 100. Things are going good. Corn's a little bit down, but not bad. Still yielding well. Dad's over there. Hopefully have a good day.
So they just took a sample of my truck. We need moisture because that's basically the percentage of water that's in this grain. And anything above 15%, they take a little bit of a dock to it. Anything above 20, they reject today. And then anything below that is just free weight that they're getting. And then their test weight is essentially your conversion factor. So we get paid per bushel, but they measure us by weight. So we need a conversion factor of how dense each kernel is. So that's your test weight, is your pounds per bushel. Typically we shoot for anywhere from 56 and above. And I think that's what this is gonna be, 57 or 58. We'll see when we get our ticket. And then they also check for any dockage, anything that's not good. So that's what they're doing. So now we'll drive to go weigh in. We'll get our gross weight, we'll dump our grain, and we'll weigh out to get our tare weight. That way they can tell exactly how much grain we left behind or how much weight we left behind. They'll give us our ticket. But I don't have my crank because somebody didn't put it in the truck. So that's cool. So I'm gonna have to borrow Farrell's. And every once in a while they do a vomitoxin test. It's basically a more in-depth test, and they'll call out your ticket number, which this guy actually got called out, so he's just gotta sit and wait, and they'll run a more in-depth test and send him on his way, hopefully. Of course, my weight is 88,000 exactly because I never do anything illegal. So you notice how everybody's tarp, or most trucks have their tarps open when it's all the way open, it's on the right. That truck's got it on the left. I have never seen one in the I-States like that. Interesting. So the crank to actually open the trap doors on this trailer is not with the truck. I'm guessing it's at the auger. That is a problem because the Timpties have like an 1.5 inch socket or whatever it takes, and my pliers can't handle that. So luckily the local trucking company that's 2 miles from our farm, I stopped and talked to the guy. He's gonna let me borrow his cranks, so I appreciate it. Whoever drives the 98 purple Farrell's truck, never caught your name. Guy in front of me's dumping. Truck's on the left side. I'm getting a little impatient. We've had 3 of them go by in the time that takes that one to dump. Wonder why. Jerry Farrell, I really appreciate it. The actual owner of the company. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so he stayed and waited for me. What a nice guy. Not smack my mirror like last time. Cool. Now they get my tare weight, so I scan it. There it stands. There's usually a buzzer, but there's not right now, and then I get my ticket under there. 17.3 moisture, 58 test weight, and I dropped off just over 1,100 bushels. Cool. Just got offloaded. We'll head back to the farm.
Well, they got me out here again, I guess. I must be doing a pretty good job if they keep asking me to come back.
What in the heck happened here? Someone's feeding the deer. I don't know if they're gonna not. No, definitely won't finish today. There's a case ripper. Oh wow, that is a fire right there. And that is really close to where we're picking corn. Holy crap. That's not good. I really hope that's not ours. I need to make some phone calls. I really hope that's not ours because that got big quick. Oh, least stop black smoke, so it's not a machinery, but wow. My dad just called and said that he's working down at he's the police chief out in Bellevue, and he just heard on the radio there's a field fire near Hartung's. So I haven't got a hold of Pat or anybody yet, so that's not good. And I'm almost out of fuel, so I can't do anything if I don't get there. I'm gonna get fuel up, drive up there. Hopefully it's not our field fire, but I can see the smoke from here, so something's on fire, and it's big, whatever it is. So hopefully it's not ours, and hopefully whoever's it is gets it taken care of quickly. And now I'm gonna put in some $5.10 diesel. Ugh. That's a big fire. Whatever it is, you can see the big old smoke plume. It just started probably 10 minutes ago because it really is not that big. But wow, whatever it is concentrated. That's a lot of smoke. I'm too far away to tell on if it's our place or not. But I do see a fire truck up there going the same way I am, so it's not a purposeful fire.
Well, we're just harvesting along and we got some smoke over there, so
We're just moving farther east.
I guess our neighbors north of our farm was shredded and their field started on fire, but I know the fire department just showed up, so didn't make a lot of smoke though.
There's Renee. So I did find out that the field fire is just north of Grandma's. It's a neighbor of ours, literally the neighbor right to the north, and it basically caught 80 acres on fire. Apparently he was shredding and either a bearing went out or I don't know, something happened where, like I said, he caught his entire field on fire. We'll drive by it here a little later, but ooh, not good. I hope he gets it under control. It sounds like they got it at least contained, but with this wind you never know, and it's still pumping out smoke. And honestly, we have, well, the way the wind's going, we have the field right to the east, so it might get into our field. We're not sure. We might have to take the chisel up. So Curtis had to jump in and go get our chisel because apparently it jumped the fire break and it's actually heading towards town. So that's not good at all. So I'm gonna get this truck dumped and then maybe hop in the other chisel. I don't know, either way. Ooh, bad deal. Because the wind's blowing right towards town. The field, it was actually on the north side of the field, so a lot closer to town. Smoke's starting to clear, so hopefully we got the fire under control. Hopefully. Ugh. Always got to watch the tarp on the windy days. There's the neighbors doing all the stock bales, and there's still a decent amount of smoke. Oof. Oh, there's even more smoke coming. We thought it was almost gone, but it is definitely not. Curtis is in our chisel right now, heading over there. Hopefully they can get her under control. Police is empty. We actually had one of the fire department grab one of our discs, and Jeff took the other chisel up there. So, sorry, both chisels are up there working ground around it. Wow, this is not good at all. I'm gonna take the drone up here in a second once I get this truck dumping. Alrighty, now the moment you've been waiting for, the drone footage. So I only got about probably 10 minutes of drone flight time until my truck actually emptied out. So don't have much time. But as you can kind of see, there's the fire. It's about a 60-ish, 80-acre field, somewhere around there. Fire started right at our fence line. The fence line to our property is right at the bottom of that screen. And then to your right is the telephone company's kind of timber area. And you kind of see the fire break that the fire didn't burn into on the bottom. But yeah, it burned. You can kind of see the wind. Look at the way the smoke is going. That's the way the wind pushed the fire. I'm going to be down kind of double speed right now so that you guys can see it all. But you can kind of see the fire department did have to go into the telephone company's ground. You can kind of see it did go up into their ground a little bit. It did break outside of the field. And even went into the neighbor's field there. We're very fortunate. You can kind of look. There's a tractor on the top left. He actually was, that's not ours. He came and did the outside field and kind of basically helped stop that fire from progressing towards town. Because if you look here in a bit, you'll see the wind direction is blowing right towards town. It is just not good. And then our tractor's right at the bottom there, as well as off the screen to the right. So that's where our Magnum's at and our Cat. And then there's, like I said, another tractor up on top of the hill helping. Because really the best thing you can do to fight a fire is to take away the burning material. So whether that be do what we're doing right now and making the soil black so that way it can't blow, it can't burn and progress, or you can spray it with water, which is what the fire department's also doing. So So yeah, those are 2 tractors working ground, trying to get ahead of this. We got it pretty much contained at this point. There really wasn't any visible flames there. It was mainly just mop-up work when I got there, but before when both of our tractors were called into action, it was some pretty big flame fronts going through. It was not good. So we're lucky. I mean, no harm, no foul. Nothing major was damaged, and like I said, could have been a lot worse. Steed's coming back. Jeff just got back with the chisel. Wow, as you guys saw in that drone footage, that got big quick. Very, very quick. Luckily, we have both of our chisels hooked up and sitting right here, so we were pretty fortunate, because I was, like I said, heading right towards town. And that would not have been good. I'll explain what we're doing here in a bit, but as you can see, we are just dumping corn on the ground. Bet you guys haven't seen this in a very, very long time, if it ever. We just got an auger stuck back in here, dumping it on the ground. We fill this shed completely, which we won't. We'll put about 20,000 in here. Oh, sorry, 60,000 can be put in here, but we won't fill it completely. We literally just have an auger set up, a big 12-inch auger. We're just dumping corn right in the pile. It works. The cat is currently cooling down. I'm going to shut that off here in a second. So I'm going to go shut the cat off. It's cooled down for about 5. Oh man, that smells like smoke. So I'm gonna let it's cooled down for about 10 minutes. Wow, it really smells like smoke in here. Let's let this cab air out for a little bit, because whoo, you could tell he drove through the firing spots. Wish I was able to be up here sooner so I could have got more footage of them in action, but still. I'm also thankful that I wasn't up here sooner, because that means they got the fire put out in a decent amount of time. Neighbor might have been out mowing stalks and may have something sparked. We're not 100% sure, but either way, everyone's fortunate that it looks like they're getting it mopped up. And we, like I said before, we're out of storage, so we're having this dump in the ground. That's the most economical way that we found, was just to dump this 17% corn on the ground, and we'll sell it here in the next month, because we got 50,000 to go to town. Hi, Cletus. Cool. Like I said, we just have these wooden boards always here, because we pretty much always, well, I shouldn't say we always, but every 3-4 years we move corn out of here. So instead of having a drive-through, we just better off leaving these here, because they're kind of a bear to move. So these are just little forms to kind of spread the weight, because 20,000 bushels of corn, take that times 56. It's a lot of weight. So I just climbed up here to see how much room we got, and we got another foot. We'll be able to fit another 3 loads in here. Honestly, we might be able to go up to the auger before we get down to here. It just kind of depends. But I don't see any corn leaking, so that's good. We haven't done this in 5 years. Last time we actually did this, we were the kids were all playing around in the corn, like all my younger cousins. My brother did a flip and lost his phone in the corn. So it was on vibrate, so we just had 10 guys all spread out on the corn, and somebody calling it. We ended up finding it somehow. It's crazy. Our other chisel is back, our 340 Magnum. So the fire department must be done and mopped up there, so that's good. Again, we're thankful for the generous volunteer fire department, always willing to drop what they're doing at the basically the page of the phone or whatever it is. So we're really, really appreciative. I think both Preston and Goose Lake, maybe even Charlotte, where Miles responded to that. They had probably 6 trucks out there. Okay, now let's go. Now I can finally maybe eat my dinner. Curtis is sitting here full, and Renee is over there catching Pat. Man, Grandma spoils us. Pork roast, potatoes, beans, bread sandwich, pop and water. Yum. Just kidding, and there's Sean. Sean took over for Renee, because Renee's got to go somewhere. So he'll tap me off, and I'll be in and out of here in about 3 minutes. Won't even have time to eat all my food. And here's Jeff just pulling in. He's got the nice brand new Timpty on there. Well, Sean, we have a hydraulics flipped, because when we installed it after we buried that grain cart in this video here, so he wasn't something happened either way. His auger's full, so hopefully he can get that straightened out. But either way, I'm full. I'm gonna head back to the farm. Neighbor's out working his ground. Getting up there, I got about a foot left and about 18 inches up on that auger, so we'll just have to watch. Once it gets within 6 inches of that auger, this will be about full here. We want to get this as full as we can, so we can stuff as many bushels into here. Hey guys, this video is just getting a little bit too long, so we're going to split it right here. I apologize, the videos are a little bit behind. They're about a month behind right now, but I promise in 3 videos by the new year, you guys will be caught up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.